name.
Deondre.
Deondre.
The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
The NPC trend has become more popular than Michael Jackson. The NPC trend that originated on TikTok, I believe it originated on TikTok, has caused more brain rot than anything I've ever known in my life. And we've seen many people try to emulate it, duplicate it, and everybody wants to be a part of this NPC trend that you see. And honestly, it has awakened the dead at this point. And what do I mean by that? I mean that Mariah Mills is back on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. She's here, all right? She's back almost, a few months after, I want to say 2 months, maybe 3 months after her Twitter was deactivated, I'm sure for bullying Zion Williamson on Twitter. Her Twitter was deactivated. Well, she's back, and she's back doing the infamous trend that you all know and love, because I don't pay attention to that shit, and that is the NPC trend. She decided to jump on the trend, and there was a video that circulated on social media of her doing her own interpretation of the trend, and it is even worse than what you're thinking. Take a look.
Ooh, make sure to tip me. I bought extra pepperoni on your pizza. Oh, no more ice cream.
What you just saw right there was Mariah Mills' own interpretation of her one of her TikTok live streams. I'm assuming she was on there doing her interpretation of what the NPC trend is, and she definitely needs to be checked into some sort of mental health hospital as soon as possible, because what the entire fuck was that? That was more cringy than any time Azalea Banks comes out of hiding and says anything. Mariah Mills does anything and everything she can to get under the skin of Zion Williamson, and I don't know if it works or not. Zion to this day hasn't said anything to her, at least publicly, not on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, not to my knowledge. You know, it honestly at this point it's just becoming really cringe and really just embarrassing. Ever since the whole debacle of, Zion's pregnancy reveal with him and his girlfriend, right? They are having, I believe, a baby girl, I think, I'm not sure. But ever since he came out with that public announcement, Mariah Mills has been just going absolutely crazy in regards to Zion Williamson and just doing anything she can, literally anything she can, to try and get his attention. Like anything besides pick up the fucking phone and call him. And the fact that she was doing all of that crap, not only but a few months ago, tells me that she probably never actually had his personal number. Just Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, like just social media accounts, like no actual physical phone number, which is crazy to me, which is actually insane. From what she says, Zion Williamson was giving her allowances. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, talking about moving her out to New Orleans with them. I mean, all kind of just crazy shit that she was, alleging that he was doing for her. And you don't even have his number? That's crazy to me. That's absolutely insane. And she was doing everything she could to try to get his attention. It must have really pained her, because Zion paid her absolute dust. Zion paid her no mind at all. Now, granted, he's dealing with other issues, trying to get ready for the next NBA season, doing all that kind of shit. So I'm sure that he's worried about that. But honestly, I don't even know at this point. I don't even know at this point what the hell Zion's doing. And I don't even think Pelicans fans know either. All right. I'm sure they want answers just like anybody else. But he clearly was doing more than rehabbing in his free time, because the way Mariah Mills was going on and on, it was a miracle that she didn't get arrested for the shit that she was saying. I mean, and she was going on for days about Zion. There were other there was another woman that came out and, kind of addressed the whole situation when he came out publicly with the pregnancy and everything. But, she kind of said her piece and kept it moving. Mariah Mills was the only person on the planet that just seemed to not give a fuck in terms of embarrassing herself and just making herself seem like an absolute crackhead. You can definitely see that. I'm not sure how long this live went on for. I'm not sure, what the fuck, when it started. I have no idea. But you can even see in the comments, like, people were literally kind of like freaked out. Like, people were sending her tips and gifts and all kind of shit on TikTok though, right? People were still supporting her, but people were in the comments still asking questions like, what the hell what is this? Like, what are you doing? Nobody expected this. This just came out of the blue. I mean, just going back to the whole, beef between her and Zion. I mean, it was getting so bad on social media in regards to the trolling that Mariah was doing to Zion that it honestly flipped the scales faster than I've ever seen when it came to that whole situation. Because a lot of people went from clowning Zion to actually feeling bad for him. That's how bad the trolling was. Like, that's how bad the bullying was, that like people were like in the comments like, damn, like, Zion, I am so sorry that you had to even deal with a chick like this, because it was getting that bad. Like, it was getting that bad. So the fact that she's out yet again terrorizing people's timelines, it just doesn't seem to end, man. And it's not going to end. I don't see it ending anytime soon. This just goes to show you guys out there that, you got to be careful who you deal with, man, because stuff like this can happen. This is a cautionary tale to a lot of you not to allow people like this in your life, because they will make your life a living hell. I mean, really, the only person that can really save this person, is the goddamn Secret Service or the goddamn 300 Spartans, to take her ass out, because there's no other way that she's going to stop. She's going to keep trying to troll Zion as long as she can, or at least as long as Zion is relevant in the NBA's eyes, which honestly, depending on how this next season ends up, may not be for long, which is a shame, because, I actually liked Zion when I first saw him play, years back when he was taking the internet by storm. He was really going crazy, and I want him to succeed. Man, this is just crazy. Like I said, cautionary tale to all of you dudes out there that, plan to be in the limelight athletically. Watch out for chicks like this, man, because they are out there, and yes, it can happen to you. But other than that, man, I just wanted to kind of, put it out there that Mariah Mills is back, and she ain't stopping no time soon. So, I don't know if let me see. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, her Twitter is still down. I mean, there's a bunch of fake pages that have been created ever since her infamous rant for days. There have been a lot more fake pages that have been created of her. So, I don't think that she actually has an official IG yet. I don't think her Twitter has been activated yet, but man, watch out, because she's back and she's in full effect. So it is what it is. Stay vigilant, guys. Stay very vigilant. Peace.